Okay, this is the old Tricker that is having a bit of work into it. It's got a split in the side. We've opened up the wing there, and I've feathered off these edges here on the side of the leather, so that when we put the patch inside, there's less likelihood of it lifting on the edges. So I've just got in there with the knife and feathered those edges right down, and hopefully that will make that flex better. Let's say flex better when I put a big patch on the inside of it. And then it's having the Economical repair on it, so the heel is only halfway down, if that even, and Dainite do a repair, so it's like that, and that will get bonded on. It's been spliced in, and now this unit here, this repair unit from Dainite, isn't quite as thick as the original Dainite unit. It's not quite as wide, yeah? It's a little, you can't see a lot in it, can you? Yeah, you don't like fitting these, do you?
No.
Why?
It's just as easy to do the full job.
Yeah, okay, and obviously now we're not going to disturb the midsole. Look at that midsole there, it's a little bit cracked here, but it's still lovely.
It's still stout, isn't it?
It's still stout, yeah. It's still absolutely fine. I've spliced it in, that's going to go, bonded on there, stitched on. So if you wanted, you could have a sole on like that, you have a heel on like that. We leave all the heel stacking, and we just do a cheaper repair on a shoe just to keep it going. You know, if it's starting to get these cracks in here, and if the shoe is starting to get old and you don't want to invest too much money in them, which annoys Paul because he thinks every shoe's worth doing something with, and if you're going to do it, do the full repair. So I will back him up with that. That is where you want to go. Right, another pair over here. In fact, there's so much I could show you. We need a camera system running all the time in here, don't we? There's so much interesting going off that I just don't get chance to do the videos, and I need to be getting on it.
We'll show you playing on your phone all the time.
No, I know, it looks like it, yeah. Right, lovely, okay, I'll crack on and get these done. You're going to think I'm mad. Look here. Tell me what you think. That was split up there. I've cut it. I've machined it both sides down to thin as hell, and then put a big patch up both sides. I'm just going to go back and finish thinning that off so it's like tissue paper. Fabulous idea.
Where's the patch going to go?
Inside. So that, what happens is, because of the thickness of the leather, it does something. Because of the thickness of the leather. Right, imagine the two ends of the leather coming together. Yeah? Right, put your fist up. Put your fist up. Right, the two ends of the leather coming together like that, yeah, and the thickness of the, so our fists represent the thickness of the leather, and it always opens and it creases out. So put your hand straight with a big patch on the back. What do you think?
We'll see.
You got to have a go.
I bet people watch the next video.
There might not be one. There's a patch machined off on both sides. What a faff. Can you make a living doing this? Can you, buggery? That's why Paul doesn't do it.
So I know what door I'm going in now. Where would I get them from? Yeah. On the keys, I know what I'm so not going to try one. I'm trying. 20.
Right, these are all back together again, and they've come in here where we split it down there, we've put a patch in, we thin that out. Now, no matter what we do there, it's always, no matter how much polish you put in or fillers or anything like that, when that flexes, it's always going to show now as a crack in the leather. Whereas before it had a gaping split. They start off as creases, they turn into cracks, and then they split, and we end up having to do some work on them to get them back together best we can. It's not crazy difficult, your repairers can do that. We've had a bit of a play about with this one, thinning down the edges to try and get it, but you'll have seen all that if it makes it into this video. That's how it's turned out. This shoe here has had the half Dainite sole. So you see it on the profile there, look, we've remachined all the edges. The profile is exactly the same. The stitches were taken out, so we've stitched in the same holes. That's the half Dainite unit. We've left the heels because we're only halfway down on the heels. We've put a new leather insole inside to make them a little bit smaller. We've put a new leather counter around the back, 2 thicknesses at the top, 1 at the bottom. We put 2 thicknesses in because the counter is trying to hold your heel, so we make it a little bit thicker at the top to make a little bit of a very slight ridge that holds your heel in the counter. So all that has gone together. The heel's halfway down. This is your heel, and the Dainite heel. And the Dainite heel has a sharp edge, and when that sharp edge touches, that is your contact area, that sharp edge. And as you wear, you get me? As you wear that contact edge round a little bit, the contact area doubles in size, then trebles, quadruples, I don't know what comes next, but anyway, it keeps getting bigger, so the wear rate slows down. So the heel wears to the way you walk, and you will go quite quickly through the first quarter of the heel, and then a damn sight slower through the next quarter, and then the last half of the heel you'll you know, it just take forever because it's worn off nicely to a rounded area. The contact area is not sharp anymore, it's a lot bigger, and I hope that makes sense to you. So replacing these heels when they're only halfway down was probably not really worth doing, you know, on those there. Can you see that there? You know, it's still got plenty of meat left on those until he gets down to somewhere near the heel stack. So that's all those done now. We'll give them a polish up, put some laces in them, and get those sent back to the customer.